Some people say the best way to deal with shame is to avoid it, but I'm going where shame lives. Healing is a process and a journey, and I think I'm ready, even though it's uncomfortable and it may bring mixed feelings. Good morning, happy Saturday. Walking, it's pretty cold. 7 a.m. Ow. We're getting our steps in. Being blind is something that I felt so ashamed of, and I never wanted anybody to know. Now that I accepted it, I feel confident that I could face it, but then again, I felt a knot in my stomach. Going back there would bring limiting beliefs back up.
Now boarding out. El Cerrito Plaza.
Hi, which direction is Ed Roberts campus?
It's to your right.
To the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just straight ahead?
It's basically directly above us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been to this camp about 10 years ago, and that's when I felt the most shame about being around blind people. I didn't want to associate myself with them because in my mind, society placed this burden on me as weakness, as not enough, as being dependent and never getting a job, never being able to access anything freely or as equally as everybody else. Getting on the shuttle, I felt a wave of comfort and familiarity, like saying, oh my gosh, I'm home, and I just decided to relax and unwind. I got there and saw the beauty of the camp, the people, the nature. I felt immersed in another world. It's when I started to ask myself, why was I minimizing my blindness and not embracing it? But as I shoveled these wood chips, I realized something. Maybe having 20/20 vision might have been a distraction. Maybe my destiny is to go within and figure out who I really am. This shame was really not mine to carry. It was placed upon me by people that viewed blindness as limitation, as tragedy, as something less. But every day the blind community is adapting, thriving, being resilient wherever they go. I thought coming back would confirm the worst fears about myself. Instead, they've confirmed who I've always been and am becoming. This, my friends, is Enchanted Hills Camp, bought and created by a blind woman. When I was a little girl, I never had a blind role model to look up to, but if I did, I know this journey would have been a lot easier. The chefs prepared some delicious banh mi sandwiches after helping build the garden, and now it was time for the bigger tour. In the campgrounds, I realized that if the world was accessible like this, for example, all the textures, every path led to somewhere, and we could tell by how the ground felt. Not only that, but when we were crossing the bridge, there's a rope there just in case some people wanted to hang on and not fear falling into the creek.
Cross the bridge, make a left.
By walking this camp, every step I took, I was one step closer to finding myself. When I was young, I never knew a camp like this existed. 12 bunk beds, a bunch of girls just talking and hanging out. I was always so ashamed 10, 13 years ago, even 2 years ago, using my cane and being caught seeing and being caught using it. People would see me different, talk about me, and would avoid me completely. But now, I carry it with confidence. I'm in the era where I let people talk and say whatever about me, and I'm okay with that. Guys, this pool, I could definitely swim laps in here. In dining hall, there's a lot of great memories. I remember me and this guy had a crush and we were just hanging out all week long, but I think I finally healed the 16-year-old self. I was feeling all this anger, all this pain. So remember, if you're going through shame, it's time to dig deep and realize who you truly are. Don't make excuses. Don't say, oh, I can't. Stop blaming people. Stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming society. Face it head on. Take responsibility for the feelings. Own the feelings. Face the feelings. And once you realize this, you'll take that burden off your shoulders. You'll live more authentically. You won't need to hurt yourself or others to get to where you need to go. Because when you feel most shame and segregate yourself, you'll never get to the core of the problem. You always have to have other people lead the way, be an anchor, and have the knowledge that you desire so you can step forward. And finally, not be unsure of where to step, but be so sure to walk that path because you know somebody else walked it. Instead of burying down your shame with excuses, gambling, alcohol, food, do it in a way that helps you and help others by providing value, by expressing yourself in a healthy way, by intaking knowledge that can get you to higher places, and by asking other people what they've done to get to where they need to go. So let me know, are you going to take that step forward, feel empowered, finally face your shame and figure out where it lives? Because sometimes you have to dig deep to find the shame. You have to find that limiting belief. Even though people place limiting beliefs on you, you have the ability to find them, face them, and transform them into something great.